Hey, what is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Well, in today's video, we will be going over the top 5 most popular OTC penny stocks on the day. These are going to be the stocks with the highest volume in the OTC market at the moment. Now, I really do love this method of finding stocks simply for the fact that it allows us to find some of these penny stocks that are really just starting to move, starting to pick up in volume, that are still at a low price, that provide us with a lot of short-term and mid-term, buying opportunities that I think will allow us to see some growth over time. Now, just to highlight a few different stocks that we have come across on this list that I have invested into personally and seen over hundreds and hundreds of percentages of gains on. The most recent one being ECEZ, or Ecosciences Inc. At one point this week alone, they were up nearly 400%. Again, I found this company through these markets and through this chart. Also, another one that I did find from this is going to be HCMC, which is now the biggest company on my channel. This is a company and easily one of the most popular OTC penny stocks at the moment. So considering I did find both of these from these charts, I wanted to make sure that I keep bringing it up, I keep talking about it, and keep analyzing it to see whenever we do get some new additions like this one, and this one, simply for the fact that I believe that this is going to allow us to find even more opportunities, and it is one of my favorite ways to find stocks. So if you do want to stay up to date whenever I do find any more stocks, whenever I get any more research, whenever I make trades or I update them on my trade portfolio, or if you want early access to the subjects in which I'll be talking about on this channel, you can always go down to the link in my description. It will bring you over to my Patreon, which is where I'm fully transparent with all this information. Lastly, if you are looking to start your own investment journey or looking to branch out to a new brokerage, I would highly recommend Webull. If you use the referral link down in my description below, you can get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850 whenever you deposit only $100. So this will be a fantastic way to kickstart your own investment journey, and who doesn't like some free stocks and some free money, because essentially that is exactly what it is. But with that being said, let's go ahead and let's jump into these stocks and let's see what exactly is going on the OTC market. Well, the website that I do use is otcmarkets.com. Now, this is not a sponsored video whatsoever. This is not paid for at all, but it is simply just a website that I really love a lot because it allows me to get a lot of insight on what is moving. Well, the first one up on the list is going to be HCMC. Now, I did mention this stock earlier, and this is not one that I'm going to talk about in today's video. I've made at least 12 or 13 videos about HCMC in itself, so if you are interested in a full-blown analysis of this company, definitely go ahead and check out those other videos. But what I will go ahead and do, and I'll jump into the next one, and we will get this thing going. Now, I will say that I do very brief company overviews in these videos as well, because I don't want to talk your head off too much about each one of these stocks. Rather, just introduce it to you all, just so if you see something that you might like, I will just show you what the company is all about, maybe take a dive into their financials, and just give you a brief overview of what exactly they do. So the first one is going to be MDCN, with a stock price sitting at about 0.0024. So the stock price is pretty low. That is something that I do like to see when I'm looking for some short-term gains. They've had a fantastic day, up about 118% on the day, with about a dollar volume of 4.1 million. It's increasing very, very fast. It was at 3 million maybe like 10 or 15 minutes ago. The share volume is at 1.8 billion, so it's established itself very solidly at second place with trades of about 5,319. So this company is going to be the MobiWeb Network Inc. They're a Florida-based marketing and product distribution conglomerate. Our innovative approach to brand awareness and advancement is aimed at maximizing the sports and entertainment industry with the focus on motor sports. Our target markets are significant in the US, with inroads to Canada, China, Africa, and additional international targets forthcoming. We are committed to the rapid growth and brand sustainability of clients, as well as our own products and services. Our brand opportunities include Playboy Energy Drink, NBC Sports Radio and Television, MobiWeb Racing, Tuscanova Racing, Shia Holbrook Racing, and many others. Our product distribution division will focus on a number of major initiatives, including unique branding opportunities that will be targeted at key demographic groups and to develop strong community and distributor relationships. Now, they do have some products coming up soon and have a bunch of different plans made for the future. It says here that after our initial launch of Playboy Energy Drink, we will be introducing additional product lines within the beverage and medical supplement sectors. The advertising and marketing division will be utilizing one of the most prolific strategies created in order to cross-promote products and athletes by building the marketing package on the onset career of the athlete, giving us more time to solidify the brand with the athlete and therefore creating a stronger fan base and buying demographic. So it is a very interesting business model. I think that is one that will definitely work out in their favor. I think that may honestly provide them with loads of consumers, and I think if they are capable of successfully executing the strategy, that they will see some growth for sure. Now, one thing about them specifically is that we have not gotten a financial report through their through OTCmarkets.com, so it may take a little bit extra digging to find out what exactly this company is going on financially, and we haven't gotten much news reported through them on OTC Markets either on the news tab. So that does show that they're not, one that's super duper popular at the moment, because the more popular they are and the more people who are talking about it will really start to see these get up to date. So if you do want to do a little bit of extra research, I would definitely do some digging, as this one does seem very interesting. interesting. Now, again, I don't want to hold you all too long on any of these stocks, so we will go ahead and move on to the next one. Well, next up, we do have SANP, which is Santo Mining Corp. Now, this is a company in which was mentioned in my Patreon about 3 days ago, and it is having a fantastic day today. If we do look, their current stock price is at about 0.077. They're up about 185% today through $7 million in dollar volume. Now, their share volume sitting at about 1.6 billion, which is a healthy spot at number 3 through 6,095 trades. So this company is definitely making some pretty big moves. Again, they are going by Santo Mining Corp. Now, whenever we are talking about this company, Santo Mining Corp is a publicly traded company on the OTC market, trading under the ticker symbol SANP. The company is run by a team of highly accomplished individuals with a wide spectrum of experience and backgrounds. Santo has an interest in various stages of development companies, ranging from established cash-generating businesses to early-stage development companies. Now, I'm not going to lie, I actually do love when companies do this, because sometimes you'll start to see a lot of the companies start to focus on the more bigger, the cash-generating businesses that have already established themselves, and they'll miss out on some of that very, very large, fast growth that those early-stage developmental companies can experience as well. Now, the company is aggressively looking for next-gen tech projects to invest or acquire globally. As they execute their strategies, their goal is to develop successful financial returns to maximize value for shareholders. Now, they do have one big subsidiary, and that is going to be N3. The company operates and owns a blockchain software development company with office in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, called N3 Technology. With a strong team of full-stack software engineers, they help organizations understand and deploy blockchain projects. So I'm not going to go too far else into everything else, because they do have a few more things. Again, I don't want to hold you here too long on each one of these stocks, but this is one that's super interesting. It seems like they're really starting to figure out what they want to do, especially with blockchain, and I think that as that industry is growing a lot right now, that this could be a very fantastic opportunity to get in on a penny stock that is just starting to receive some popularity. Now, of course, none of this is financial advice. I have not even done super deep research on any of these companies, so if you do choose to invest in it, then make sure you do your research. Do not invest simply because you see them in this video, as that is not a very logical nor rational method of investment. Well, if we do go ahead and we take a look at their financials, this is a one that we have not got a financial report on OTCMarkets.com in a while here, but as we can see, they did have some revenue. It seems like they were doing pretty decently, but overall their operating income losses were starting to grow, so hopefully they have figured that out a little bit. That will take a little bit of extra digging that we may go ahead and do in a future video if you do like this company, so definitely let me know down in the comment section below. So next up on the list, we are going to be going over, drum roll please, GARB. Now, GARB is a company that I have gone over in previous videos, but it was only one video that I believe that they made it into the top 5. So we'll go ahead and we'll take a quick look at what they are all about again here. So their current stock price is about 0.001 at about 11% change today. They've honestly had quite a dead day. Now, their dollar volume is about 1.4 million, but they're sitting on about 1.4 billion in share volume today through about 1,989 trades. So GARB is GARB Oil and Power Corp. They have a long company history in the fast-growing industry of waste recycling and specifically related to waste to energy. GARB is organized to utilize both next-gen machines and new tech to vertically integrate the waste refinement, recycling, and energy industries. So right there, I will say that I do believe that this is a fantastic industry to be in right now. It seems like waste to energy is one of those industries that's really picking up, especially with the election of Joe Biden and a lot of reform going around energy. And so I'm excited to see what this company does hold, because as we will see here, and I've done a little bit of research on them, they're in a very unique space, and I think that they are going to be able to capitalize on that uniqueness very strongly. It says here that in addition to selling new tires, shredders, and related recycling equipment, the company's emphasis for its own plans to produce profitable, new and green solutions for waste to energy, including the potential use of alternate energy sources, new equipment technologies that improve energy usage efficiency, and utilizing recycled material in producing both useful and desirable products, including recycled rubber to produce retread tires as an alternate energy source in the production of electricity. So this is very, very specific in the waste to energy industry, and I think that since not really many companies are focused on this, that it may provide them with some capability to establish themselves as their own player within this smaller industry, but at the same time that does somewhat limit and put a cap on what they're going to be capable of if they don't branch out past this as well and start to focus on other things while they do master this overall aspect of their business. So next up on the list, we have EFIR. Now, their stock price is about 0.0012, up about 20% today, which is a pretty good day. They're sitting at about 1.4 million in dollar volume and sitting at about 1.3 billion in share volume through only 815 trades. Now, whenever we do go ahead and we take a look, this is going to be EGPI Fire Creek Inc. So historically, they are an oil and gas production company focusing on the recovery and development of oil and natural gas. This strategy is centered on rehabilitation and production enhancement techniques, utilizing modern management and state-of-the-art tech applications and upgrading certain proven reserves. The present strategy is to build a diversified holding company. The company for 2018 has been pursuing or reviewing potential new business opportunities for a diversified business model. So I would say that this company is more than likely targeting, diversifying their business model simply for the fact that oil and gas is not necessarily the best industry to be in for the long term, in my opinion. I think it's very limited on growth potential. I think that there's only so much that people are going to be able to do within the oil and gas industry itself. And so I think that with them starting to find other methods of, business and trying to diversify their business model, I think that will provide them a lot more stable and a longer lasting portfolio that will allow them to continue to operate very nice over the next years to come. Now, if we do go ahead and we check out their financials, again, this is one of those companies that we have not gotten too much reported on. So if you are interested in that and you want to see what their financials are all about and how much progress they have been making, definitely go ahead and do some digging on that one, as I more than likely will as well. Last up on the list, I will be going over these 5 right here. I'll go over MACD as well, simply because HCMC has been in literally every video. But next up on the list, and lastly, we have MAXD. Now the stock price is sitting at about 0.0155 with a percent change of 74% today. Now the dollar volume is sitting pretty high at about 15.7 million through 1.1 billion share volume. Now they have about 10,372 trades, which is definitely the highest amount of trades since the HCMC. So this is one to keep an eye on for sure. So this is going to be Max Sound Corporation. So this is a little description and some info about Max Sound Corporation. As creators of the acclaimed MAXD HD audio, Max Sound can provide a better solution for audio, video, and data transmissions. Max Sound Corp is an owner of the optimized data transmission technology patent portfolio. Max Sound and MAXD Audio Perfected and HD Audio are registered trademarks. All other trademarks are property of their respective owners. To learn about MAXD technology, please visit maxdaudio.com. So this is one that's pretty interesting. I actually hadn't seen them before, but actually seeing what all they have going on is pretty interesting to say the least. Now, if we do go ahead and we see that they actually have been seemingly doing better with their whole operating expenses. Now, of course, we don't have total revenue, and I will dig into that a little bit further later. But as we can see, their operating income it's been getting better. These are losses as they are in brackets, and every year it seems like they're cutting down on their losses better and better, and their total expenses are declining as well. So that hopefully does signify that they are going to be doing better financially. Again, that is something that we will definitely have to go check out, and we'll see what all is going on with them, as I think everyone has pretty much heard of MAXD HD, at least from where I'm from. And so I know that this is a company with loads of potential with a pretty large consumer base as well. So overall, I hope you guys did enjoy this review. Now again, this is just me wanting to introduce these companies to you. I know people say, look, Tyler, people can go on this website and do this research themselves, but my overall job and my goal is to provide you all with something that is very, just convenient. This is one place where you can come. I check out some different stocks that are going to be on this OTCmarkets.com. I see what all has the highest share volume, and I kind of give my opinion on the outlook of the companies based off their company profile, and I just really, again, introduce them to you so you can further your own research. If you do want me to continue making these videos, definitely let me know down in the comment section below. These are no trouble to make. I can really make them for you guys as often as you want, and so definitely let me know your opinions and thoughts on that down below. With that being said, I do post on this channel 2 to 3 times every single day, and I can't wait to see you all next time. Peace.